The Moonlight Dancer.
Have you ever heard a melody so haunting it feels as if the river itself was singing? In a forgotten village by a silver lake, where moonlight drapes the water like silk, a tale was born of love, of sorrow, and of a dance that defied time. They say that every full moon a dancer rose from the lake. Her feet glided over water like whispers, her hands telling stories older than the stars. The villagers feared her, a spirit bound to the lake, a curse that could never be lifted. But one night, a wandering musician named Bukku arrived. His heart was full of songs, and his soul was restless, seeking the music of the world. Bukku was drawn to the lake's edge, where reeds bent low in the moonlight, and there he saw her. Pame. She moved like the breath of the night, her white dress shimmering, her hair trailing like ink in the moonlight. Her dance was a prayer, her face a mask of longing. Bukku watched, spellbound, as the lake glowed silver with her every step. He asked the villagers, "Who is she?" They shook their heads and whispered, "She is the lake's bride, cursed to dance until the end of time." But Bukku did not believe in curses. He believed in stories and the power of love to change them. Night after night, Bukku returned. Hidden in the shadows, he played his flute, softly like a secret only the lake could hear. At first, she danced alone, but soon her steps seemed to listen to his music, weaving it into her movements. It was as if the lake itself had begun to sing along. One night, as the moon rose high, Pame turned to him. Her voice was soft as the ripple of water. "Why do you come here, stranger?" Bukku lowered his flute. "Because your dance is the most beautiful story I have ever seen." Pame's smile was fleeting, like starlight. "My dance is not mine to give," she said. "It belongs to the lake, to the spirits who hold me here." She told him her secret. Long ago, a chieftain's son demanded her hand in marriage. When she refused, he cursed her with the help of the lake spirits, binding her soul to the water to dance each full moon for all eternity. Bukku's heart ached. "I would dance beside you," he said, "if it would set you free." Pame shook her head. "This dance is a prison, not a song of love." But still, Bukku returned each night, each moon, his flute weaving his heart into the melody of her dance. The villagers watched from afar, murmuring that he was foolish, bewitched. But Bukku did not care. He saw the sorrow in Pame's eyes, and he believed that even the deepest curse could be broken. And so he waited for the night of the blood moon, a night when the spirits would be at their strongest, and perhaps the curse at its weakest. On that night, the moon blazed red over the water. The lake was a mirror of fire, and Pame rose from its depths with a dancer's grace and a warrior's sorrow. She danced alone, her steps echoing like thunder. Bukku stepped forward, his flute in his hands, his heart in his throat. He played, not for the spirits, but for her. Each note was a promise. "I see you. I love you. You are not alone." Pame turned to him, tears glistening like moonlight. "For centuries I have danced to the spirit's song," she whispered. "But tonight, I will dance to yours." Their music and her steps became one, a dance of hope and defiance. The spirits watched in silence. Then, with a sigh as old as the lake itself, they released her. As dawn broke over the lake, Pame stepped from the water, her feet touching earth for the first time in 100 years. The curse was gone. She stood beside Bukku, her hand in his, her eyes bright with the promise of a new beginning. And so the Moonlight Dancer became more than a legend. She became a woman of flesh and spirit, her story no longer one of sorrow, but of love that set her free. In the end, the greatest dance was not the one that bound her to the lake, but the one that lifted her into the light of a new day. And if you walk by that lake when the moon is full, you might still hear their music, soft, sweet, and eternal. A reminder that even the oldest curses can be broken, and even the darkest nights can lead to dawn.